Of the action is Dave Dunbar. Introducing first, he'll be fighting out of the blue corner. He entered the ring wearing the red, white, blue trunks, and he weighed in at 124.6 pounds. He is a veteran of 92 professional bouts. His record stands at 75 victories with 64 KOs to his credit, with 15 defeats and 2 draws. Coming to us from Buenos Aires, Argentina, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Dario El Indio del Oro Azuaga. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He entered the ring this evening wearing the red trunks trimmed in white, and he weighed in at an even 126 pounds. He has an outstanding professional record with 29 victories with only 1 defeat, 11 wins by knockout. From Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, the former IBF Junior Featherweight Champion of the world, the Canadian Kid, Steve Molitor.
Dave Dunbar with instructions.
Gentlemen, I know you were given your instructions in the dressing room. Belt line, belt line. You want to keep a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now, gentlemen. Good luck to you both.
So here is Steve Molitor, who won the title from Mike, and that seems a long time ago, November of '06. Successfully defended the title 5 times, but of course lost to Celestino Caballero here at Rama. And Caballero now expected to move up in a weight class. And Molitor, ranked possibly 1 or 2, would be in the tournament, if you will, to come up with another featherweight title. But he has this gentleman in front of him here tonight to try to get by here tonight. And Molitor with a couple of good combinations there. Good combination there by Steve Molitor. Azuaga has lost 4 of his last outings, 3 of his last 5. But he's got 64 knockouts. Steve Molitor has just 30 professional fights.
Good point. This should be a fight where Molitor wants to impose himself, move Azuaga back, you know, show that I'm a world-class fighter. I want to come back and get my title. I'm not going to let you move me. This is my ring here. Azuaga needs to come forward to be effective. Azuaga can't do anything going backwards.
An Argentine fighter, Sergio Javier Escobar, was to be Molitor's opponent, but ran into some paperwork problems in getting out of Argentina, and so here is Azuaga from Buenos Aires, Argentina. And Molitor the attack here in the first round with just about a minute to go.
Pop to the body.
That's what Molitor should be doing. Instead of backpedaling, press the attack on him, push this guy back. Azuaga's got a lot of experience. He knows how to cover up. He knows how to kill the clock. He knows how to make time pass.
Molitor 5'7", and the taller of the 2 fighters. They move up to 126 pounds. To regain his title, Steve Molitor will have to fight at 122 pounds.
Azuaga showing a lot of upper body movement, and because he's smaller, makes Molitor miss a few. Molitor's just going to have to get underneath like he did right there with that left hand.
Good combination there from Steve Molitor into the final seconds of round 1.
10 seconds.
Dario Azuaga of Buenos Aires, Argentina. Steve Molitor of Mississauga, Ontario.
Azuaga come forward too much, because Azuaga is the smaller guy. You don't want him coming up with that head. You want to move this guy back, keep him on the end of the stick, hit him from outside, pick him to the body, and make him move back.
Round 2. Scheduled for 8.
Like that. That's the kind of stuff he should be doing right there.
Celestino Caballero has a unification bout scheduled against WBO Super Bantamweight champion Juan Manuel Lopez early for next year. And then it is expected that both fighters will move to the featherweight division after that fight, which would open the door again as far as Molitor is concerned. And twice some sportsmanship having to be displayed there with a low blow.
See, that's what he's got to do. Just keep backing him up like that. He can't let the smaller guy be moving his head and bobbing and weaving and be in close range where he might come up with a head and catch Molitor on the eyebrow and cut it.
Left hook there lands from Molitor. Whoa, there's a shot there. And now does he have Oswego in trouble? Nope, Oswego comes fighting out of the ropes.
Good straight left hand from Molitor. That was perfect. He keeps backing this guy up. That's perfect.
Come on. Come on, Steve. It's not even in your hand.
Wild right hand there by Azuaga. Good left.
Goes a straight left hand.
Got straight left hand from Molitor. Landed. Whoa. And Azuaga got faked out and almost put himself on the canvas.
He's a little stunned by those shots.
Good left hand again. Molitor trying to load up his dominant left hand.
Shouldn't let Oswego off the ropes when he had him there.
Steve Molitor has really not demonstrated over his career a dominant knockout punch. He only has 11 knockouts of his 30 fights. But what he has done is shown a great ability to counterpunch and control a fight, and his conditioning has allowed him to go distances.
Absolutely, but he's a good cumulative puncher as well. He's a sharpshooter, so maybe if he doesn't get you with one shot, he gets you with 3, 4 in combinations, and that's what he's got to keep doing, is just stay busy. Even if he's got to hit this guy, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time, well, keep doing it, no problem.
That was as wild a right hand from Azuaga as you're going to see. And it didn't land, but anything but air.
See, that stuff is dangerous. Again, like we said,
And that's knocked Azuaga into the ropes.
That's a knockdown. I don't know why referee Dunbar's not calling that a knockdown. That was a clean knockdown.
It sure looked like it. We'll see it on the replay. Seconds to go in the round. Molitor stumbling on the way in, and there's the bell. Solid second round for the Canadian kid.
Yeah, I don't know why Dave Dunbar didn't call this a knockdown. Oswego was already hurt. He staggered back into the ropes, had taken a few good shots, and then watch this shot right here. Nice little hook. Sends Oswego into the ropes. Here it comes, right, boom, right there. That's a knockdown right into the ropes, and that has to be ruled a knockdown. So I scored it as such and gave it a 10-8 round from Molitor.
Into round 3, scheduled for 8.
I was about to say earlier that Molitor has to be careful on the inside, and we saw this in a previous bout. Whenever you've got a right-hander and a southpaw in there, it can occur that you can get a clash of heads, so he has to be very careful of that. Keeping him outside and backing him up is the best thing. Don't let this guy lean his head in.
Dario Azuaga and Steve Molitor. Left hook that went over top of the head of Oswego. And a Wild left hook that misses. Uppercut by Molitor landed on the forehead of the Argentine fighter. So that
Good left hand again from Molitor. And he's just got to keep backing this guy up.
he's got him in trouble here. Azuaga trying to duck and bob and weave, and he's done a pretty good job of it.
He has.